Hey y'all, I came on to give y'all a flip of week, I think this is 16 and 17, and then I've already started planning the month of May. Again, I've already started planning the month of May, so I'll show you all what I have planned out so far. On that, I'm not through, so I'll be working on that some more of the evening. I did do some of my training, y'all. I mentioned that in a video earlier. I did do some of it. And then I got to all of the videos that were modules that were like 20 minutes long or longer. And I cut it off after that. But I did about 8 or 9 modules. And I probably have about 8 or 9 more to go. Yeah. So anyway, last week, my mom started some treatment here. It is my sister's birthday. This weekend. I think this weekend they actually moved into their home. They closed on a house back in February, and after they closed, they did some work on it. Starting in March, and so it was all ready, and I think they moved in this weekend. I'm not for sure, but I think so. My husband went to a HCA job fair. I sent my bookkeeper our W-2s. He was actually offered the job again, so this is his second HCA job fair he's gone to, and he tested for the NCLEX. He passed the NCLEX, but he has a provisional license because the school that he was going to actually lost their accreditation before he graduated. He had already completed his courses, but he hadn't graduated yet. So because of that, they gave him a provisional license, which means he have to complete 500 of clinical hours. And so he's trying to seek those 500 of clinical hours out. And I suppose some jobs will hire you with it, some won't. And so anyway, HCCA offered him the job, and then later on in the week you'll find out that, well, later on through this video you'll find out that they basically reneged on the job, but they did actually give him some leads of where he could take the 500 hours from, and they have him moved to the September class start. So hopefully September residency program that they have there. So hopefully the information that they gave him will pad out. We'll be contacting them on tomorrow to see how that goes. So that's the happening on the 18th. On the 19th, my husband, he deep cleaned the kitchen. I was very cold today, chilled to the bone. I made a note of that. I don't know if anything else happened on that day. That's what I put. So, paid some bills. I had an OB-GYN appointment. And payday was that day. Then I filmed a video on my Valia and Tuma stickers, and then Wells Fargo needed to be paid, and it was trash day that day. I was supposed to pay my HVAC. I didn't. I returned my flat iron FedEx. I went to a place called Killings Barbecue. That was my first time having it. I knew about it. I just hadn't had it. And then I went to go visit my mom on that day too. Paid the water bill. I did do that. I didn't forget. And then I watched movies with the hubs. And I just put plenty of time. These are the weekly trackers that I am keeping. I'm going to go in and actually fill those out here. But when I print more of these weeks out, I only have one left. When I print more of these out, I'm just going to bring this down whole here, and then have maybe the tracker here, but I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to bring this all down for to-dos here, I think. And that will And then I'll just keep these as far as my trackers. Stick them here. I carry them from day to day, and then add them to my weeks. And I don't know why I didn't think about this. Let me see her name so I can give it to y'all, because last time I couldn't remember it either. It's kind of long, and I can't seem to remember the long names for some reason. If I have little short names, I can remember them better. But let me see. What was her name? Her name was... Anyway, I had these actually printed out. Well, I had some printed out, not a whole bunch. But when she told me about them, I went on ahead and I printed out more. And I keep them in my... oh, why it won't work, y'all? What's going on? I'm trying to pull up my notifications and it won't show. They won't show. So I can show y'all who it is, who I'm talking about. Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. This is irritating. Crap. Okay, there we go. Planning your one life. Your one life. Plan Everything W. Is that the whole name? Let's see if that's her whole name. I'm going to open up her page. Yeah. Plan_Everything W. Anyway, she's the one who actually suggested it to me to use the Post-it note stickies. And I did have a couple of printed, but I went in and printed more. And I keep them in my in my dailies, so that I can move them from day to day. And then at the end of the week, I can stick them in here in my weeklies. So anyway, because I had fell off of this, and this actually I have used a weekly tracker before, and it did actually help me to establish some habits that I wanted to establish. So, and I haven't fell off. I don't track them anymore, but I haven't fell off of those habits. So that's actually good. So anyway, that is the end of this week here. I needed to do product inventory for my business, because I need to buy some more product, and I didn't. And then I bought some ostomy bags off of Amazon, which they were the wrong ones, so I had to return those. Okay, then here I had my one-on-one with my manager. I did film a video. I did not gas up. I will have to do that on tomorrow, because I am completely low now. So I need to make sure I gas up, and then oil needs to be changed as well. Did I put this on the next day? I did. I put it here. Okay. So, I was on site this day, and I was on site all day, so nothing is tracked. Not even in my daily. You will see that when I show you all the dailies. I had a credit card bill here due. I have a little circle with an L in it because I forgot to pay it, so I need to pay it. My husband resigned from his second part-time job. We had a audit alert and notification that came out in email on Wednesday evening about 4 o'clock, and it was for a targeted audit. Because of that, we canceled all our meetings on this day, and we were in audit prep on Thursday and most of Friday. This is where HCA reneged their offer, and they did put him in the September start date, so we'll see with that. I paid my Chase Southwest. My mom had an appointment there. This is our meeting that I told you all we had, 9 to 3. And then the Amazon payment was made. I filmed. I got my Moterm order in. Oh, I haven't showed y'all that, y'all. It's a chestnut passport companion. I submitted audit responses from another audit that we were working on, and I washed the dishes. I visited with my mom on yesterday. I received the Sterling ink order in, and then I actually placed another Sterling ink order. I filmed plus uploaded today, and then I've been doing some planning time today. And that is it. Over here, I just have gas up. I have not paid the HVAC. I need to do that. I need to pay BOA. I need to pay that. I need to pay all of these. I ain't paying. Did I? No, I didn't. And I didn't do that. And I did not spray pillows. Pillows, I might spray them tonight. So maybe I shouldn't have marked that. That's it. And that's a little memory there. And then this is going into tomorrow, starting tomorrow. So week 18. I put there that I do need to gas up. So I need to put some gas in the car. Trash day. I want to create a calendar for a med calendar. Pay HVAC, pay BOA. Add the DOA to file at work. Changed oil in the Ford. Water filters need to be done. We have them. We haven't put them in yet. He said he was going to do them tomorrow, so hopefully so. Then we need to also buy some more salt for our water system and place that in there. I need to check Temps Loves Crafts to see if it's coming out, and then I need to actually transfer some money to someone, Zelle some money to someone. Forward invite. Oh, that's something I need to do at Radiance. And then this is my husband's birthday here. So that's all I have for right now. And I have started on my monthlies. I do have a appointment right here that I need to place in, but I have all of my bills in red dots. I just marked off Mother's Day. They had it there. I highlighted in red. I'll probably put a flower or something here. HVAC, student loan. This is an anniversary here, and this is an anniversary here, and these are, oh, sorry y'all, that's a motorcycle or something. These are all birthdays here. Paydays for my husband. I get paid on the 5th and the 20th, so yeah, for me, I know my payday, so I don't really mark those too much. And that is all that I have. Oh, I need to put treatment here that needs to start, so I will mark that off. But other than that, that is all that I have for, aside from these two things that I need to add in. That's it for this month so far. Alrighty, y'all. That is it. Y'all have a good one. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to do my dailies. I'm glad I thought about that before I cut it off. Oh, and then I did put a no spend May. I did horrible with my no spend. This April I was supposed to do a no spend except for my husband's day and mom's day. And then I still need to do the tax refund allocation. And then I had started writing this. Let's purge clothes and shoes. I need to do that because we are working on getting our closet cleaned out. We are going to pull up the carpet in there and put the floor that we have in our bedroom. We're going to put that same flooring in the closet. So I want to pull out everything that we don't use, that we don't need, kind of clutter it in there. So when we put the floor in there, we can put some little drawers and shelves and stuff in there as well, and make everything hopefully look more organized and neat. So here is last week, which was week 16. Again, my mom started treatment here. E-reg training, which I did not get a chance to do. I did sign up for it. That's what I'm working on now. HSPT training, I need to finish that. My silk shirt, I need to check on it. I didn't do that. Put in time. I did do that. I made a pot of coffee. Find A6 spiral pen and gear tablets. So I bought 8 of them not too long ago, and then the other day I was at the store and I bought 4 more. But I don't know where I put the 8, so I need to find them so I can put the other 4 with them. And I didn't mark it in my where to find notebook, so now I hate that. Had a RDC training. Started working on an audit response here. Database build and submission here. I went over and changed my mom's bag. Sister's birthday. This was a thank you from Plan to Plan Sticker Co. I think that's the name of it. That came on the little baggie. Top 3 here. Audit response. That was the job fair that I was telling you about. He had an interview as well, but he didn't go to the interview. Data analytics meeting. We had lunch or dinner. I think it was dinner from Luby's. Monitor access. That was a presentation I was working on. I presented that day. Sent the bookkeeper the tax records. SAE sponsor reporting. A little memory here. No. Okay, so we did have Luby's for lunch, and then I had the rest of it left over for dinner. Placed an Amazon order. My husband had a doctor's appointment at that day, but it did get canceled because they said he hadn't got to a year yet for his last, physical exam, yearly checkup or whatever. He received his job offer, and then we done a shell build for databases here as well. So both days. This is one of those little dolls from the Rung collection of the pet tape. Audit response meeting. So we've been meeting on audit response pretty much all week, all the last 2 weeks. Basically, I did send 0813 for build. I can't remember, did I? I did put in my PTO for Thursday, which was for my OB-GYN. Husband cleaned the kitchen. We had a weekly check-in on that day. Training metrics with Radiance. I worked until 7:15, freezing. I was freezing that day. It was so cold. Had Happy China for lunch. Went to the OB-GYN, and I had some bleeding after that appointment. And I had some bleeding for some days afterwards, actually. Had a meeting with the PI. It was payday. It rained that day. I forwarded some interviews that we were having. Scheduled a hysteroscopy for 6/7 and a pre-op on 5/31 for myself. My blood pressure was a little bit elevated at the doctor's office. Hasn't been elevated since, though. So maybe I am having some white coat syndrome there. These are bills that I've paid, and I paid these. But I did pay this one, and I paid this one, and I paid this one. But I didn't pay the phone or BOA. The BOA was late. I just forgot it, and the phone, I just didn't pay it. Had Starbucks on this day, which was Friday. We had some massive thunderstorms here. My husband went to Coast Spring. That day, a Sterling Ink order, undated, ordered. I ordered it. That it was telling me that I was supposed to order at 7 p.m. So I did order them on this Friday, and I got them in Saturday, yesterday, which was the 29th. Yeah, the 29th. I got them in this day. Had an interview here. I had some tea. Did a query review with someone. My set called and set a breakfast date with my best friend. We had a breakfast date here. I did not drop off Flatiron computer. I ended up dropping it off here. Coat pens order arrived, and then my Valia and Tuma stickers arrived, and that's where I marked off that I had some bleeding there as well. Some more bleeding here. Sleep in, not really. I got up at 7:30 is what I said. And then I went to First Watch with my bestie. I dropped off Flatiron, had some bleeding. I dropped off an order at Kohl's. I washed clothes. I ordered a sticker book from Amazon. I had to go to my mom's them. I went to Killen's Barbecue for a late lunch, so dinner basically, and went to my mom's house because my aunt and my cousin had came over. Went to my sister's house. My mom is there, and we all sat and ate dinner together because they had ordered that. So I stopped and got me some and went. I don't know if it was all of our first time, but most of our first times they're eating at Killen's. And then I ended up having to go back over that night because my mom had a problem with her ostomy bag. So we had to go back. I had to go back over there and take care of it. Had some thunderstorms again here. HVAC, H2O, and AT&T, which this one I did do. These two I did not. I don't think. No, I know I didn't. I said it was a lazy day, and I did pretty much make it a lazy day. Went to Carver for lunch. Movie day with Hubs all day. And we watched Hub movies all day long. Coat pen swatches. I did a video on that. And then, oh, lordy. So my son left the garage door open all night. The door to the house. To walk inside the house. Not the outside garage door where you walk from the outside into the garage. From the door into the house. And you know, it's that time of year where you have all the critters and stuff. We have had a snake, one snake for sure, in the garage year before last. Last year we had a snake like headed toward the garage, and we had a mouse in there years and years ago. But still, it could be a mouse in there now, and we not know. We had some ducks in there one time, bird, frogs. So all of these things, and he left the door open to the house. So I've been like looking like I hope I don't see anything that got in because he left the door open. And then I made a note about the bread pudding at Killen's, how good it was. Then I made a note. My husband went to get me and him something to eat. He says he knows me, so he got me on the food. So yeah. Okay, and then now we are on Monday. I hope y'all seen that because it looked like I was out of frame. Working on the audit response. Again, RDC training. Prep for on-site, which was this day. I did not spray the pillows. Tax refund allocation, I did not do that. I did film one-on-one with Cheryl. We had an all things management meeting, and then I had a headache. I checked my blood pressure. It was good. Checked my blood pressure later on that day. It was good. Texas Roadhouse for dinner, and then I just put a little sticker there because it's, you know, kind of blank. Here, I went on site from about 8:30 to 4:15 or so. So I was here on site the whole entire time, and we were in a meeting most of this time. So I ended up not even marking anything off here. Can't even remember what I had that day. I just put the girl up here. The girl's got a sparkle, and that's it for Tuesday. audit response meeting. So I had these daily all the way up until the day that we sent the audit response off. I did have a headache on this day as well. My husband cleaned the kitchen. He resigned from Methodist. This was a CT.gov meeting, audit response meeting, Radiance meeting, notified of targeted audit here. I didn't have any soda that day. My husband picked up his prescription. I woke up at 4:30 that morning. We had thunderstorms, so I had to call everybody and tell them, no, don't come in. We'll do a Zoom instead. And I was able to catch everybody except for 2 people. I felt bad about that. I paid Chase Southwest. I vacuumed the closet. No, my husband vacuumed the closet and he deep cleaned the bathroom. He bought me a Subway and Coke Zero for lunch. My cousin came by. Some memory with my mom. My mom had an oncology appointment, 4 p.m. employee survey meeting that I missed. I was in this meeting here. Audit response meeting was at like 4:15, 4:20. We had Taco Bell for lunch, for dinner. We weren't that hungry, but we wanted to put something on our stomach, so we went and got some tacos from there. And then my husband, with a memory there. Friday, Amazon payment. I woke up at 6. Thunderstorms again. Trash day. I had a stuffy nose and a dry eye. Oh, so I had to use my eye drops this time, and that's what I got these into not the Misfit bag, the warehouse sale. No, warehouse sale, what is it called? Where you get the grab bag or something like that from Planner Kate, and these were in there. And I don't wear contacts, but I was like, well, what can I use these for? So like when I'm using having dry eye issues or whatever, that's what I used it for. Took my vitamins there. I did the dishes. Married at First Sight. I watched it aired on Wednesday, but I watched it this night. I filmed for the lunch or dinner. I had lunch meat and cheese. That's it. Submitted audit response, and then the audit prep, talking about the 2 days that we had those long meetings, that they went pretty well. I did not have tea. I was going to fix some. I ended up not doing it. Sterling order passport. So it was on Friday that I made this order. I thought it was Saturday, because I went back and looked at it. I made maybe it was Friday. Anyway, they had the passport notebooks come out, so I made an order for those. And then planning update, I did that. And then I do have some constipation, and I'm thinking that it's from the blood loss for the past week or so. So yeah, I'm trying to get rehydrated. Very cold and windy on yesterday. I visited with my mom that morning till about 1. I did not fold clothes. I wasn't planning on going to my mom's, but I ended up going, so that was the time that I would have been folding clothes. I did order the Coty Chic Sparrow in white. I used $100 of my rewards. I made a note to get my Ollie clip for my calendar. I did not do that though. I made a Starbucks run. I had BLB for breakfast, and then I had fried fish for lunch. We did not eat anything for dinner. I started Raising Dion, and then Sturdy Ink undated order came in. I did look at fair costumes for our May Employee Appreciation Month, but I did not find anything. So yeah. MDA training. So I had some training here, and I put on there, since I knew I was going to be looking at the computer for a while, to just make sure that I put my PCIs on. Hopefully that'll help with my dry eye. I filmed plus uploaded, and then watching Raising Dion. And I made a note here to order something for my sister and her husband for housewarming gift. And that is where I'm at, y'all. I will probably fold clothes tonight sometime before I turn in. But that is my week in a nutshell. I did put this here so that I can stick my little weekly on here. Where is it? Because I did pull it out. So I can stick my little weekly onto the sheet. And I just printed up several of them so that I could have them ready. And then I will, actually I need to put it on this side. Put it here. And it will go here on the 1st, which is, sorry y'all. Here on the 1st, which is tomorrow. Yes, my wrist is tired, so it was slumping over. And y'all seen that it was slumped. Y'all only seen half of it, so yeah. But that's it, y'all. I hope that video was okay and I didn't stay out of frame for too long. All right, y'all. That is it. That's all I have. Y'all have a good week. I hope you all's week is wonderful. It seems like everybody's week that I talked to was very hard. Somebody said maybe it was a full moon. I said maybe it was, because I definitely had a hard week last week. And I'm not ready for this week to start. All right. Y'all have a good one.